Hey everyone, I wanted to pull a card for the collective today, and what came out is the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? What is something that you are working on or you have been working on that is just staying, clinging, you can't get rid of it. It's like overbearing, something you just can't shake. They're telling you this is your sign that things are getting a little I'm making that sound and I'm making that reaction because it's literally the same card. Now, I shuffled this, okay? I shuffled this deck 2 times before I started. The Tower. I shuffled this deck right now with you guys. The Tower. So some major crumbling is happening at this time. What I'm getting is your anxiety and your fears are being pushed down or pushed away or crumbled away. Some are even getting snatched away because there's time. The time right now is learning. The time right now is putting all the work into yourself. The Emperor reversed. There's things that are overbearing. They're too much for you. This is what's being crumbled and dropped away. The Page of Wands. This is showing that once you start to be able to, once you realize what you're letting go of, once you realize what needs to be cut away at this time, this is where that inspired action from the Page of Wands is coming in. And then the Page of Swords here, this is making me feel like the energy that you're trying to harness, that you're trying to gather, that you're trying to project out into the world is a little, they're showing me restless. They're making me feel energetic, but it's scatterbrained. Or, I don't know if you're into drinking coffee, but if you drink too much coffee and you just feel or like an energy drink and you just feel like they want you to get grounded. That's the longest way to get to saying you need to get grounded. You need to find the strength to be able to conquer these last bits. They're saying these last bits of the last bits of inner conflict, the last bits of, let's take a breath. I think there's a channel message here. You're being asked to let go of the parts of you that are no longer holding any weight and bearing on you and your soul. Spirit wants you to know that it is okay to be scared and nervous for what's to come because you can't see it at this time. But they are with you at all times, pushing you and guiding you down the direction that you need to go. The direction you need to go is the one towards your inner light and your inner self. To get to your highest self. They want you to be at your highest momentum, your highest trajectory, your optimal power. They want you to guide others to do the same thing. They're showing me literally the world. They're showing me that the world is yours and it's time to step into that innate magnetized power. You're walking away and you're walking into the future. You're walking into better times. You need to surrender that last grip of fear. They're letting you know that this is the time to realize your potential, realize your opportunities, and use your passionate energy to prepare you as well as propel you. I don't know why that was so hard to say it. You have so many opportunities and you have this energy of you can do anything and you have the power and the passion to do it. So they're telling you, listen to yourself. The guidance is here. The guidance is literally showing you with all the synchronicities like 111s, 222s, 555s, and so on. But the anxiety is blocking you. The anxiety is the Tower moment. The anxiety and the anxiousness is because your levels of self-awareness is changing. They're making me feel burpy. This is a signal of clearing of some type of energy. Now, this is a whole, I didn't think this was going to turn into this, but what I'm talking about is there's a new pathway towards relationships, new path, new decision, and the Page of Pentacles. Now this page is the counterpart, or this page is that person. But I want you to know, like, when you see the page is a person that has a lot of ideas, a lot of growth, a lot of stability, a lot of passion. But they're letting you know, like, they recognize you, they recognize your message and your mission, and they want to bring in stability and abundance to you. But you have to know that they are also on their own path and their own journey, and they need to grow alongside you. It's a slow and steady wins the race type of relationship, because they, like I was saying before, you will be the catalyst for them, or the motivation for them to see that they need to do their level up too. They already are, but because you're doing it as well, or the types of ways you're doing it, they're going to do it as well, and do it in their own fashion, but they get inspiration by you. And it's guided inspiration by spirit. And literally, like, the cause and effect is going to change and bring them into their more emotional self. While they were more on the stable side, they're going to be more emotional, and maybe this is for you. They're saying, yeah, it's for the connection. So they want to get back on track. It's time to let go of the old, they're saying the old shit, the old things that don't serve you, and go into your hermit mode, or go into that inner seeking, inner wisdom, inner knowledge mode, so that you are able to be the giver and be the receiver. You don't have to always be the giver. If you are always the giver, this is the time, and this is the part where I tell you it's okay to stop doing that, and it's time to put yourself first to be able to receive the correct person, the correct partner for you. Because there is a lot of communication. This is your spirits telling you that there's communication between you and them. They want you to communicate more so. They already do, but you have to be, they're saying you have to be privy to our messages. They're telling you they want you to start getting grounded, getting back to center. You can do that very easily by going outside. You can't do that here where I'm at. It's like 104 right now. It's going to be like 107. But anyways, if you can't get outside, they want you to start meditating, or start just closing your eyes and getting grounded by seeing. They're literally going to tell you how to do it right now. If you can't go outside, sit down on a chair, close your eyes, think of yourself as a tree, and think of your core having roots going into Mother Earth and connecting with her. She's ready to receive all. Here we go now. The throat chakra, the stomach, and they want to do the sacral. They want to do, so they keep flashing solar plexus and the root, all the core ones. And they want you to focus on all those lights, like each one is associated with a color. So when your roots go into Mother Earth, it's going to be, think of them as they're lighting up, connecting to her. And she's going to absorb all those things, all those insecurities, all those worries, so that you are able to have a fresh energy from that moment on. You can do this type of meditation anytime, anywhere. You don't need music. You don't even have to do it longer than a couple of minutes. But Mother Earth is letting you know, work with me. I want to take some of that pain and sorrow from you, and that it's time to do that. It's time to come together. So let's see, is there one more card here we can share? Your victory, your celebration is around the corner. Just by listening to this message, you are able to feel it in the depths of your soul on what you need to do and how you're going to get there, because now you have some guidance from here on out. They're saying to write it down, write it on a piece of paper. It doesn't have to be serious. Write it like it, meaning it doesn't, when I say it doesn't have to be serious, it doesn't have to be something so stern, something so militant or studious. Do it how it feels good for you. Write it on the computer, write it on your notes in your phone, write it on a piece of paper, write it on Post-it notes. That's what I do sometimes, because you just need to get those ideas or whatever you're trying to put down to paper out of your mind, of your body, so that you can, like, you're sending that signal out to the universe. So I hope this finds you well.